Hey guys, S2F Gaming here, and welcome back to episode 3 of ARK, The Farewell Tour. Today we're going to continue working on the base, because in the last episode we pretty much just work on the foundations, on just basically the ground floor. I have in fact added a few more ceilings intact, so as you can see on the left and right hand side, I've added 2 more ceilings specifically along with pillars, and I'll explain why. You guys will really see once we get closer to the end of the build in this episode, kind of why I ended up doing that. But I will actually let you guys know too, with these pillars, these ones snap normally, this one snap normally. This last one was the biggest issue, so I did in fact have to go into ghost mode and actually get it to snap correctly underneath the foundation. So it is what it is. I don't like using ghost mode, but when it comes to builds and everything like that, I want everything to look perfect, guys, at the end of the day. So anyways, what we're going to do is we are going to work on the walls. We're going to work on basically getting this place all ready to go. We don't have too much long of daylight left. It is currently 1928 on day 1. Yeah, guys, it's kind of crazy. We're in episode 3 already, and this is all in one ARK day specifically. But look at that background too. Oh my god, that looks amazing right there. Oh, I love this area. But anyways, we're going to start with just trying to get some ceilings up. We're going to try to get some walls up on this place, and then we're going to hit nighttime, and that is the first nighttime of the series. And with Winter Wonderland going on, there is a very good chance that Raptor Claws may be good to us and drop ourselves a present in the area. Now, nighttime is still set to official, so I think official is 16-minute nights, so it's not like we're going to get a lot of Raptor Claws appearances until we actually go ahead and try to hunt down Raptor Claws, and that will be... We got a couple of episodes, let's put it that way, till we get to that point, guys. And when I mean a couple, I mean about 10 or 12 plus episodes. But don't worry, guys, we will be taking advantage of Winter Wonderland at some point in this series. But anyways, let's continue the build here. Let's start focusing on walls specifically. So first things first, we do have actually some... You know what? I might want to do thatch ceilings instead. Let's do thatch. And you guys will see why I'm putting ceilings specifically, but in between episodes, I did do a little bit more grinding, and we got ourselves another level. So we are currently at level 18. We have 270 in weight. We have 65 engram points to use, which is great because I want to get everything and anything done with this base. And for right now, just going to be focusing on wood structures specifically. So getting started, we are going to need ourselves a wooden wall. We're also going to come on down here to wooden window frames. So we might as well get those 2 done now. We're going to eventually need these, so might as well get the left and the right for the sloped wood walls. I am going to get myself a ladder. That's going to be important a little bit down the line. We're going to get ourselves railings. We're also going to get ourselves fence foundations for right now. And then we have one more thing to unlock. I don't know if we're at the level yet, though. We are. Wooden door frame and wooden... Okay, so we can't actually do the double door yet, but that's fine. We have everything else. We can pretty much get 90% of the rest of the build done. So let's get started here. We're going to make 5 wooden walls, and I'm actually going to go on out, harvest some more resources. I know, guys, it gets a bit tiring, but at the same time, well, again, like I said in the last episode, and I'll say it again, this is early game ARK. It's all about grinding. It's all about getting those levels. It's all about getting that experience, and it's all about getting all those resources. So let me head on out. The reason why I do head away from my base in order to gather resources is I want these trees to grow on back. I want to make sure that we keep that PvE aspect to our base. I don't want to end up looking like I completely deforested the area and it just looks like a barren wasteland. So it still has a little bit of life, a little bit of character, and that's why I kind of move away from the base in order to get my resources. Alright guys, so after getting some resources, let's get to the build. Now, just to show off a few things, walls and such have 2 different snap points. Everything pretty much has 2 different snap points, but to show you guys the differences, you have yourself the outer portion of the wall and the inner portion of the wall. Now, the way that I like to build my bases is I like to have that inner piney look actually on the outside. I don't know what it is. I like having that kind of look there. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to be essentially flipping the foundations, but flipping the walls rather. But the problem is when I try to do this, and you'll see on the ceiling here, when I flip it, you'll see that there's a little bit of a nub there or whatever, right? I personally don't like that. So what I'm going to actually do is I've went ahead and made a few more wooden ceilings, and we're essentially going to move them around. And now when I put down this wall, I can snap it where there is no nub anymore. It's essentially just going to sit right on top of the wall. And I just think it just looks a little bit nicer this way, in my opinion. Again, you don't have to get this crazy with your build and everything, because I will be honest, I get absolutely insane with the builds. It's just the way that I am, but it is what it is. Now, we're going to have to do something about the fact that literally you can see the pillars and everything on the inside, but that's a project for another day. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go around the entire base, as you can see, and basically put in the walls. Now, I'm planning on doing 2 window walls here, so as we have the first one here, there'll be another one here. Same thing here on the other side, so we'll have a window and a window. For now, the rest of this is just going to be normal walls, because I don't know where I want to put my window walls yet, and there's a chance in the future, instead of using window walls, I'm going to want to use glass. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For right now, I just want to get part of this base built. So let me go ahead, let me get most of this done before it actually gets a little bit too dark out here. And there we go. It has officially hit nighttime. We got a little bit of the base done, but at the same time, well, we'll have plenty of resources ready to go in the more... Oh, God, I made the wrong thing. No, 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 no. Shoot. I meant to make walls, and I'm making ceilings. Damn it. All right, well, we still have 6. We did gain a level here, so we are currently sitting at level 19. Once we get to 300 in weight, I think I'm going to start either going movement speed or fortitude. I'm not really sure yet, but I probably should have stopped at 250, I'm going to be honest, but it is what it is. It's going to be really, really dark right now, so let's see. Can I make a torch? I can. Perfect. I can make plenty of torches if need be. I don't know what time Raptor Claws comes. I'm pretty sure it's midnight, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2400. We are currently looking at 2214. So I guess while we're waiting at this point, it's only going to be a few minutes. So let me go ahead and just get as much wood as possible so I can keep just getting materials, getting the walls going. I was about to say the ceilings. Jesus. This is the problem. But there we go. I do have to watch out for these trikes that are right around me, too, because if I hit one of them, we're kind of screwed. So I do have to watch out for that. I will do my best to keeping the torch on. Obviously, when I'm using the axe to actually hit the trees, it's not necessarily going to work out too well, but I think what I'll do is I'll just keep gathering resources, and I'll bring you guys back at 2400 when Raptor Claws comes. And who knows, maybe we'll see. I don't know, maybe we'll get a present or something along the way. That'd be kind of cool, but at the same time, not really expecting it since I haven't changed the nighttime stat yet, which is only official, which is like 14, 16 minutes, and it's, I don't know. I mean, there's a chance, I guess, that he'll drop something over here, but I guess we'll see what happens. Who the heck knows? I totally forgot you could do that. I could just throw down my torch if I need to. I totally forgot that was a thing. Oh my god. And I could just pick it right back up, and then I kind of wish you can pick it up and just equip it right away, but it is what it is. No big deal. We'll kind of choose and pick our victories along the way. So, another 3 wooden walls. Right now, I think I'm just going to stop with the wooden walls because we're at 19. We should have more than enough there. 20, actually. We're going to start working on a second floor, possibly 2. We have plenty of... I'm going to get rid of the berries. We don't need the added weight. Let's see here. I think we're good overall. I think we're just going to kind of hang out here a bit. It's 23-22. There is a... Tech Parasaur over here. Is this still the level 30 from before? Or is this something different? Let's have a quick look. Out here, in the dark in ARK is a little crazy. It does get a little chaotic here, but thankfully we don't have any Trudons around us. If we did, I would literally be sitting on the canoe the entire time. We are not having that happen. We have ourselves a compy following us, though. I'm wondering if I could just hit him with the torch. Oh, that is a thing. You can hit him with the torch. All right, let's see if we can have some cooked compy for dinner. There we go. How about you, buddy? That's actually probably a really effective way to kill compies because they're constantly taking the burning damage and everything. I didn't really think about that. Oh my god, I could harvest with this thing? I had no idea you could do that. It's kind of ridiculous that using literally a torch, I can get hide and meat from this guy. It'd be kind of a cool thing that if I am using the torch, though, yeah, and it broke, that I could potentially get cooked meat instead from this. But let's go ahead, make another torch. We are currently looking at 23:58, so right at the time. Raptor Claus has arrived. Cool, let's have a quick look in the sky and let's see if he is in the area or not. No. Which I assumed. Oh, he's over there, okay. We don't have a spyglass, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of zoom in so you guys could see. I don't know how well it's gonna come on out. There is a chance he's over there, though, too. It looks like there's... I'm not sure. Oh, no, I see him. He's up there. It's a little tough to see, but right around the... Oh, maybe not. Where the hell is this guy? It's gonna be quick, though. That's all I know. He's gonna come on through real quick because... basically, the speed that Raptor Claws goes is based on your nighttime setting. Now, right now, my nighttime setting is official, so like I said, 14, 15, 16-minute nighttime, essentially, so... yeah, there's a good chance we're not. You know what? I probably shouldn't even be down here. I should probably be up on the house. Let's go do that. Let's run over to the house and see, because maybe we'll be able to see him at a distance, so we can kind of get an idea of what direction he's coming in from. I'm going to assume those are all the drops right there. It looks like I wish we had a spyglass right now. But it does look like that's kind of the path, because there's one there, and there's one there. So I don't think we're getting Raptor Claws tonight, but it would be kind of cool to see him. But at the same time, again, it is what it is. Let's get up to the house, though. We'll have a little bit of elevation to work with, and we'll see if we can actually track this guy on down or not tonight. Okay, so it is currently 2:30 in the morning and the music has cut off. I thought Raptor Claus stayed out till 4:30, but I guess maybe it's 2:30. So unfortunately tonight, guys, no Raptor Claus, no presents or anything like that, which again is kind of what I assumed. It's not like we're going to be able to venture out too far in order to find these things. I'm not sure. I don't think that was the direction it went in tonight, because that, like, dot is still there. Now, I remember seeing, like, 3 or 4 along the way over that way, but I don't know. I'm kind of second-guessing myself that maybe Raptor Claus didn't even come in this direction tonight. Maybe tomorrow night we'll have a little bit better luck, and maybe by tomorrow night we'll actually have something a little bit better. Maybe not necessarily a flyer, but... I don't know. Well, I guess we'll kind of have to see and everything once we get to that point. But, yeah, I guess I'm just going to hang out here till morning. I may go out and get a few more resources just so we can kind of continue the build and everything here. I don't want this to be an entire building episode, but it may honestly turn out that way. We'll have to see what happens. But I will see you guys in the morning, and we will continue building this thing on up. Alright guys, so I've added a few things along the way here, and I'm just going to kind of take a minute to point them out. So with the porch area, all I've done is I pretty much just put in railings specifically. So we have 2 railings, 1 on each side here, and we also have railings 1 on each side here, and that's kind of the look that it gives. I personally like having railings. We'll do a little bit more decor work with this, but in due time. On top of that, I've also added 2 window frames here. Again, I just like having the window frames, on the outsides here, just so we can see on out. I don't know where else we're going to put window frames yet, but we'll get there when we get there. For right now, we do have ceilings. We do have walls on top here because you guys will see eventually kind of how this base is going to look. I am putting temporary door frames in here. These things won't actually stay here most likely. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking it over. But I am putting walls here just so we can see kind of the view and the vision that I'm going with. What's going to end up happening is with both of these portions that are sticking out here, we are going to be doing a kind of a triangle look, and I'm going to get that done right now. A lot of this, guys, is going to be a little bit tough to kind of explain and everything. It's more visually. You guys will see how it's going to come together, I promise. This should all work out, and I'm saying should because honestly, I don't know if it's going to come out or not. That is the crazy part about building an ARK. A lot of it is just experimenting and figuring it out along the way. But I think I got, for the most part, the build the way that I wanted, but it's going to come down to these last kind of setups and everything to figure out if I did this right or not. I don't think I did this right. Right, guys, so I figured out where I need to change a few things up. Long story short, all of these structures need to move back one space, basically, in order for this to work the way that I want it. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get this all fixed in 3, 2, 1... and done. So guys, I ended up adding a few things along the way here. I did end up putting 2 more ceilings in to actually increase the size of our patio. I think it just rounds out the build a little bit nicer. It's not as jaggy and everything like we had with the 3 ceilings just across. I think it just looks a little bit smoother essentially. But now we get to put on the roofs, and on top of that too, I did put in the double door, but this eventually will be replaced with the reinforced door, which we'll have to unlock in a few levels. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and put on the slope thatch roof. So let's go ahead, and we have 19 to make. I don't think we need that many. You know what? Screw it. Let's just make 19. We may end up using all of it. We may have to make a few more, but once we get these roofs on, you guys will kind of see how this base is looking, and I think overall it's going to end up looking really nice. So let's go ahead and start at least putting this row in here. There we go. And with the roof on, guys, this base is done, and I gotta say, it looks absolutely amazing. Let's take a quick little tour and everything. I'll show you guys kind of what the idea is behind it. So, of course, I didn't get that door closed. I like having a little bit of a patio with my bases and everything like that, so I like this patio. It's not too big, but at the same time, it should work out with the space. On top of that, we have 2, like, little workshop areas. Maybe we'll use one with, like, in the future, refining forges and smithies and all that kind of stuff, and maybe the other one for now we'll use for like mortar and pestles and that kind of crafty stuff. Maybe we'll do cooking or something with that, but for now I have a little bit of a campfire situation here. I may eventually put in a like fireplace or something like that, but there's going to be a lot of work done in between episodes, guys. I did mention that I would be actually doing live streams for the series. I do still plan on doing that, but I won't be doing a live stream for this portion of it, like the interior build, because, well, this episode will come out on Friday, which is 2-3 days before Christmas. And, of course, Christmas falls on a Sunday, so I'm not going to be doing a live stream on that Sunday. But guys, next episode, you guys will see how the interior looks and everything. I think it's going to end up looking really, really nice. Of course, we're going to continuously add to this base and everything. We're going to make it the nicest base it possibly can be. But that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. I didn't want the entire episode to be base building, but in the end, I think it was worth it, and I hope that you guys think it was worth it too. We got to run on down. I got to get a little bit of water. And guys, with that, I am just going to wrap up the episode there. That is a perfect way to end off the episode. That's going to wrap this one up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. And on top of that, if you're enjoying the ARK content, you're excited for this brand new series, make sure to smash that like button. And on top of that, I totally forgot what the heck I was going to say. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, I certainly am. That's going to wrap this one up. Let me head on down to the water at this point because, yeah, we are, like, on the verge of dying. So, let me get this all kind of figured out, guys. That's going to wrap this one up, and I will see you guys in the next one.